Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Trump-endorsed nominee for the United States Senate, Kari Lake.
Oh my goodness, Tucson. How you doing? This is a tough crowd. It's hot out there. For anybody across America watching and you're wondering how much people love President Trump, we wait for 24 hours in 106-degree heat to see President Trump. That's how much we love him. Thank you, Tucson. I've been saying for the longest time, I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. I've been saying for the longest time, Tucson is ready for a change, and that change is Donald J. Trump. Tucson is tired of being put on the back burner. Tucson is tired of the crime and tired of the homeless crisis. Right? This town is so ripe for success that I can feel it in the air every time I come down here. I can feel it. And sadly, it's one of those cases where you can see what bad leadership brings you. A town that is surrounded by beauty, full of hardworking, incredible people, with horrible city leadership. They've got boarded up buildings. That's right, it's bad. They've got boarded up buildings, boarded up businesses, and every block and for miles looks like a scene out of The Walking Dead. And the hardworking people of Tucson are sick and tired of it. The hardworking people of Tucson who pay their taxes are sick of the crime. The hardworking people of Tucson who pay their taxes are sick of the quality of life going down. They want to be able to enjoy this beauty. They want to be able to enjoy their beautiful parks, be able to walk and take bicycle rides through the streets of this great city, the old Pueblo, and not be worried about what could happen to them. And we're going to get that change that we need on November 5th when we vote for President Donald J. Trump and Kari Lake for U.S. Senate. You know, I love Tucson so much, I see the potential here that we moved our headquarters down here. Hey, listen, I'm not giving up on a single blue state or blue city because I think every American wants peace and prosperity. So a lot of people don't know this, I'm the youngest of 9. I grew up in a family of 9. Thank God, my mom, who was a miracle baby, was told that she would never survive because she was born a preemie back in 1933. They sent her home in a shoebox, and they told my grandmother to take her home and that her baby would not make it. And that little baby, through the sheer love of my grandparents, grew up to have 9 precious babies of her own, and I'm the last one she had. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. It just goes to show you that each and every one of us can make a huge difference. God put us here for a reason. And as tough as times are, when we walk down and we see despair on the streets of Tucson or Phoenix, as tough as times are, God put us here for this moment for a reason, and it's to save the country that He helped create. So I tell my kiddos, I call my kids babies still, but they're 19 and 21. Anybody else do that with their... I'm sure they love it when I call them my babies, but they are. I tell them that when I moved here 30 years ago to Phoenix, I don't know if you heard the stats, by the way, that came out just today. If the top 10 cities in America with the fastest growing rent prices, 3 of them are here in Arizona, and Tucson has had it the worst in all of Arizona. Tucson, Phoenix, and Mesa, we can't afford to rent an apartment. We can't afford to live anymore with these Democrats like Ruben Gallego and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Their Inflation Reduction Act has created inflation that's the worst I've ever seen it in my 56 years. How about you guys? So I told my kids the story the other day. I said, I moved here 30 years ago, and 30 years ago, I bought a house for $88,000 in Phoenix, a three-bedroom, two-bath house, backyard, two-car garage on a cul-de-sac. My house payment was $675. That's unattainable right now. And the only way we're going to save that is to vote these inept, unqualified fools out of office. Let's say hasta la vista to Kamala. Let's say adios to Rubin. And let's vote for Donald J. Trump for president and Kari Lake for U.S. Senate, Tucson. We love you. God bless you. God bless State 48.